week is over. It's day 8, and it's been one hell of a journey so far. It's had its ups and downs, and the last 2 days have been extremely tempting. It's been temptation overload, I could say, but I'm happy I've got to day 8. I've had a few troubles with the video this morning, so this is like my 3rd go, so I'm a little bit frustrated, but I'm really happy with what is happening on the weight loss side. So day 8, Saturday was a day of temptation, everywhere really. We had a big event in the hotel, so that had its own challenges, but that was quite easy to get over. But that night there was a big fireworks show going on in Da Nang, so we all went down there. There was a bit of a party there, and that was hard. There was pizza and pork ribs and cheesecake and chocolate hedgehogs, and I tell you, that was hard. The temptation was drumming me crazy. I did have a couple of gin and tonics, I won't lie. It was hard to kind of be in a party environment and not get into the party atmosphere. So yeah, I did have a couple of gin and tonics, but nothing, but that was about it. And yeah, probably shouldn't have, well, definitely shouldn't have, but I didn't want to get onto the sugar drinks, and didn't want to have beer. Usually I'm a beer drinker, so I thought, if anything, that's probably the most neutral to have. So yeah, that was Saturday. Yesterday, back to the same regime, so quite happy with that. Again, temptation, you do get this. I think since that Friday lunch, things have been a little bit difficult in the fact that temptation is really high. You want to kind of think, oh well, one meal won't hurt, and that's the part of it that's quite hard. But in saying that, the scale says something different. So the scale today is at 177.3. Really happy with that. When you watch the graph, and I've been logging my weight, so when you watch the graph coming down, it's always a good sign. It's not a good sign in business when you see the graph going down, but when you see the graph going up, you want the graph to go up. But in weight loss, you want the graph to come down. So I've been logging the weight every day at different times, but I usually have a photo of the weight I've taken, so I just kind of log it in when I remember. But yeah, 177.3, so really happy with that. Things are fitting me a little bit better now. My shirts that I used to be a little bit tighter in and a little bit snug are now fitting a lot better. So yeah, I feel a lot better. So yeah, energy levels are still very high. Still going to the gym. I didn't go on Saturday, but I went back to gym yesterday. So the body was quite sore on Saturday. So I said, I don't want to push it even further. So yeah, I've been going to the gym. I have a little app that kind of does a bit of interval workout, so that kind of works quite well. And yeah, so on that side of things, I'm quite happy. Positive energy still around everywhere. Still getting plenty of support from the friends and family, so that's always very, very helpful. And this week, trying to get to the 10 days now. So 2 more days to go till we get to 10 days. Original target was 12 days, I think. So yeah, it's working quite well. So a couple of things coming up. I think at the start of this, I did say I've got a trip to Thailand for training. So I'm still trying to work out how I'm going to manage that, because there are going to be meals and things like that. So I'm trying to work out, how do I stick to this diet and still do this, because I don't want to blow it out. It's been a lot of hard work, so I don't want to blow this out now. So yeah, I'm going to keep that working. I'm going to work out how I can get around that, and that's about it really. Yeah, nothing else to really report in. 10 days is 2 days away. 1 week's done and dusted, and I can tell you at the start of this, I was a bit skeptical about how I was going to get to 1 week, but it hasn't been unachievable, and that's what I'm really happy about. So yeah, thanks for your support. Remember, like, subscribe and share, and yeah, I'll see you again in another 2 days with the next check-in. Thanks a lot, guys.